Welcome back to Expensive Coins History Channel, the ultimate destination for coin collectors, history lovers, and those intrigued by rare currency treasures from around the world. In today's detailed deep dive, we are exploring a fascinating piece from the heart of North Africa, the Egyptian £1 coin dated 2007, specifically the mysterious variety that features no mint mark. This coin is not only steeped in rich cultural symbolism, but also carries an air of rarity that has intrigued collectors globally. If you own one of these coins, or you're on the hunt for numismatic gems, stay tuned. We'll cover its origin, historical context, why the no-mint mark variety is unusual, and most importantly, how much it could be worth in today's market as of 2025. To understand the value of the 2007 Egypt £1 coin, we must first understand its background. The modern Egyptian pound coin was introduced in the early 2000s as part of an initiative to modernize the currency. The bimetallic £1 coin features a golden-colored center made of aluminum bronze, surrounded by a silver-colored ring of nickel brass. This design was a significant change from Egypt's earlier banknotes and symbolized the nation's evolving economy and growing modern identity. The obverse side of the coin features a beautiful rendering of the funerary mask of Tutankhamun, one of Egypt's most iconic pharaohs. This design not only pays tribute to the country's ancient heritage but also serves as a global symbol of Egyptian history and mystique. The reverse side, in turn, displays the denomination in Arabic numerals and script, along with the Gregorian and Hijri year of minting. Now, here's where things get truly interesting. Most Egyptian coins from this period include a mint mark or distinguishing feature indicating where they were struck. The absence of such a mark on some 2007 £1 coins has caused quite a stir among collectors. This no-mint mark variety appears to have been produced in smaller quantities or under specific circumstances, making it significantly rarer than the standard mint-marked versions. Numismatists and collectors have long speculated about the origin of these no-mint mark pieces. Some theories suggest that they may have been test strikes or struck at a different facility without a mark due to administrative oversight. Others believe they were limited in circulation or distributed only within certain government channels. Regardless of the origin, the 2007 no-mint mark £1 coin is increasingly seen as a collectible anomaly in the numismatic world. Between 2018 and 2024, we saw a gradual increase in interest in modern Egyptian coins. The global coin community, including collectors from Europe, the Middle East, and North America, began turning their attention to Middle Eastern numismatics. As a result, rarities like the no-mint mark 2007 £1 coin started fetching higher prices in online auctions and private sales, while the standard 2007 £1 coin remains relatively common and usually sells for face value or a small premium. The no-mint mark version is another story altogether. Depending on condition, provenance, and demand, these coins have sold for anywhere from $20 to $100 in past years. Some uncirculated examples with near-perfect condition have even approached the $200 mark. Coin grading has also played a major role in boosting the value of these coins. A certified coin from a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC that verifies the absence of a mint mark and confirms the coin's authenticity can significantly increase its desirability and market price. High-grade versions in mint state 65 or above are increasingly difficult to find, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. As of 2025, the numismatic market continues to show strong interest in coins from underrepresented regions. This includes not only Egypt, but also coins from other African, Middle Eastern, and South Asian countries. This trend reflects a broader recognition of global numismatic diversity and the growing appetite for non-Western historical currency. So, what is the current value of a 2007 Egypt £1 coin with no mint mark in 2025? Let's break it down by condition. Circulated condition. These coins can fetch between $10 and $30 depending on appeal. Uncirculated condition. Coins in pristine shape are generally valued between $50 and $120, graded mint state 65 or higher. Expect values anywhere between $150 to $250, with prices rising even higher during collector auctions or bidding wars. Please note, values may vary depending on the exact physical state of the coin, market fluctuations, and buyer interest. It's always recommended to consult recent auction listings or get a professional appraisal if you believe you have a rare piece. So there you have it. The 2007 Egyptian £1 coin without a mint mark is not just another modern coin. It is a modern rarity that is quickly gaining recognition in global coin circles. If you happen to come across one in your pocket change or tucked away in an old travel wallet, don't dismiss it. That small piece of metal may be worth much more than £1. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins of the early 21st century, the 2003 Afghan 5 Afghani coin without a mint mark. Could this unassuming coin from a war-torn nation be worth a small fortune today? What makes it so rare and collectible? And what is its real value in the market right now in 2025? Stick with us, because what you learn today might just surprise you, and maybe even earn you some money if you have one of these tucked away. The 5 Afghani coin from 2003 comes from Afghanistan, a country with a rich but turbulent history. After the fall of the Taliban regime in late 2001, Afghanistan entered a period of transition. By 2003, the country was attempting to stabilize its economy and re-establish a national identity, including revamping its currency. The Afghani currency was redenominated in 2002 to replace the old Afghani that had been devastated by hyperinflation and political instability. This new currency series was introduced by the transitional government and backed by international efforts. The 5 Afghani coin was part of this newly issued currency system. It was made of nickel-plated steel and featured inscriptions in Dari and Pashto, along with the national emblem of Afghanistan, a mosque surrounded by a wreath, along with the denomination and year of minting. But here's the mystery: some of these coins were issued without a mint mark. Typically, coins are minted with a mark that indicates the facility where they were produced. This helps collectors trace the coin's origin, authenticity, and production details. However, a small number of 2003 5 Afghani coins have been discovered with no visible mint mark. Why is that important? Because coins without a mint mark, when a mint mark was expected, often point to either an error, a limited batch, or a test strike. Sometimes it could be due to a minting machine malfunction or transitional issues during coin production. In the case of the Afghan 5 Afghani, experts believe these no-mint mark variants may have been produced during a transitional period in the minting process, possibly as an early run or pilot batch. Others argue they could have been manufactured in a foreign mint under a discrete contract, with the mint mark omitted for political or logistical reasons. Whatever the case, their absence of a mint mark makes these coins far rarer than their regular counterparts. Now let's talk about what really makes this coin special: its rarity. While millions of standard 5 Afghani coins were produced in 2003 and circulated widely across Afghanistan, no official record confirms how many of the no-mint mark versions were minted. Numismatists, or coin experts, estimate that only a few thousand, or possibly fewer, exist today. Many of them were likely used in everyday transactions, worn down, or lost during Afghanistan's continuing conflict and instability, that makes surviving examples in good condition especially rare and desirable for collectors of Middle Eastern or modern conflict-era currency. In numismatic circles, the combination of a transitional coin, a no-mint mark error, and low surviving population creates a perfect storm of collectability. Now, the part you've been waiting for: how much is the 2003 no-mint mark 5 Afghani coin worth today in 2025? Market value can vary significantly depending on the condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in circulated condition may fetch between $10 to $25 on international auction sites, especially if the no-mint mark is clearly visible. However, uncirculated or mint-state coins, meaning coins that show no signs of wear, can go for much higher. As of mid-2025, some graded examples have been listed or sold for as high as $80 to $150, particularly those authenticated by professional grading services like NGC or PCGS. If your coin has unique die variations, doubling, or Other anomalies: in addition to lacking the mint mark, collectors could pay significantly more, possibly over $200, depending on demand at the time. It's important to note that demand for modern-era coins is growing globally, especially among collectors who focus on post-conflict nations or transitional monetary systems. So, if you're holding on to one of these coins, especially in a clean, uncirculated condition, you may be holding a small piece of history with growing value. If you believe you have a no-mint mark 5 Afghani coin from 2003, here's what you should do: inspect the coin carefully. Make sure there's absolutely no trace of a mint mark, even under magnification. Mint marks can be small and worn. Check the condition. Coins in better shape will always fetch more value. Consider grading. Submitting your coin to a grading service can provide authentication and improve its resale value dramatically. List on reputable marketplaces. eBay, MA shops, numis bids, or specialized coin auction platforms often attract international collectors. Join numismatic forums or Facebook groups. These communities are full of experienced collectors who may provide insights or even make offers. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2003 Afghan 5 Afghani coin with no mint mark. From a humble coin of post-war recovery to a rare collector's item, this piece of metal might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Do you have one of these coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. The 2010 no mint mark Saudi Arabia 50 Halala coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector, an amateur enthusiast, or someone who just stumbled upon a curious-looking coin in your pocket, this episode will give you everything you need to know about this unique piece of Saudi currency, from its history and background to its rarity, current market value in 2025, and whether it could be worth a lot more than you think. So, without further ado, let's dig in. To understand the significance of the 2010 50 Halala coin, we first need to take a brief look at the economic and numismatic background of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's modern coinage system operates under the Saudi Riyal, which is subdivided into 100 halalas. Coins in various denominations, such as 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100 halalas, are regularly minted for general circulation. The 50 Halala coin has historically occupied a crucial place in the daily financial transactions within the kingdom. Its design is emblematic of national pride, often featuring Arabic calligraphy, Islamic motifs, and the official emblem of Saudi Arabia, the two crossed swords and a palm tree. Now, the year 2010 in the Gregorian calendar corresponds to 1431 in the Islamic Hijri calendar, which is prominently displayed on the coin itself. During this period, Saudi Arabia was undergoing significant development, both economically and socially. Coinage production was in full swing to accommodate the needs of a growing and modernizing population. The 50 Halala coin from 2010 is bimetallic, featuring a brass center surrounded by a nickel-plated steel ring. It has a diameter of approximately 25 mm and a weight of around 7.7 grams. On the obverse side, you'll typically find the denomination in Arabic numerals, surrounded by intricate patterns and traditional calligraphy. The Islamic calendar year is inscribed as, or 1431 AH. The reverse side showcases the emblem of Saudi Arabia and the name of the country written in Arabic script. This side reflects the national identity and cultural heritage of the kingdom. However, what makes this particular version of the coin truly stand out is the absence of a mint mark. Now let's talk about what really makes the 2010 50 Halala coin without a mint mark so interesting and potentially valuable. Mint marks are typically used to identify the location where a coin was produced. While many coins bear such marks, the absence of a mint mark can signal one of several things: a production oversight, a deliberate decision, or even the existence of a limited test run or error batch. In the case of the 2010 50 Halala coin, a number of pieces have been discovered that do not bear any visible mint mark, leading collectors to speculate about their origin and potential rarity. These no-mint mark coins are believed to have been released in extremely limited quantities, likely as a result of a minting error or transition process. As with any coin anomaly, rarity is directly tied to collector interest and market value. When the numismatic community began noticing these no-mint mark coins in circulation, their value began to rise significantly. In the world of coin collecting, three major factors determine the value of a coin: mintage and circulation condition and grade, rarity and demand. The no-mint mark 2010 50 Halala coin checks the box for rarity. Its total mintage is unclear, but anecdotal evidence and auction data suggest that this variety was either accidentally released in small numbers or intended for a restricted release. As a result, examples in uncirculated or mint condition are exceptionally hard to find. Many collectors are actively seeking out this variety, driving up demand and prices, especially for those that have been certified by reputable grading services. Now let's get to the most anticipated part of this video: the current market value of the 2010 no-mint mark Saudi Arabia 50 Halala coin in the year 2025. As of mid-2025, based on the latest data from online marketplaces, numismatic auctions, and collector forums, circulated specimens in average condition are selling between $5 to $15, significantly higher than face value. Uncirculated or near-mint examples are being listed for $25 to $60, depending on visual appeal and clarity of detail. Certified and graded coins, particularly those graded MS 65 or higher, have fetched upwards of $100 to $150 at specialized numismatic auctions. And here's where it gets even more interesting: error coins, or those with doubling, planchet anomalies, or die cracks, combined with the no-mint mark feature, have in some cases commanded $200 or more. These values are, of course, subject to change as more coins are discovered or as collector interest evolves. However, as of now, the market continues to recognize this coin as a notable rarity in Saudi modern coinage. If you think you may have a 2010 no-mint mark 50 Halala coin in your possession, here's how to authenticate and potentially profit from it. Inspect the coin carefully. Use a magnifying glass to look for any mint mark. If there is none, and the coin matches all the other physical characteristics of a genuine 2010 50 Halala coin, you may have something special. Check the condition. Coins in better condition are more valuable. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its numismatic value. Get it graded for coins you believe may be worth over $50. Consider submitting it to a professional grading service for authentication and preservation. List it for sale. Reputable auction platforms and numismatic marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, or forums dedicated to Middle Eastern coinage are good places to start. The 2010 no-mint mark Saudi Arabia 50 Halala coin is a modern numismatic mystery, a coin that should be common, yet becomes extraordinary due to a small missing detail. Whether a minting error or intentional omission, its growing scarcity and rising demand have made it a valuable addition to any serious collection. As we continue to uncover more about its origin and mintage, one thing is certain: this is one coin that proves modern currency can still hold stories, secrets, and surprisingly high value. If you own one, you may just be holding onto a small fortune. The 2012 no-mint mark 50 Piasters coin. A piece that at first glance may seem ordinary, yet carries with it fascinating historical context, a rising market value, and an air of rarity that has collectors across the globe taking notice. Whether you're holding one of these coins or looking to add it to your collection, stay tuned as we uncover everything from its background and unique characteristics to its investment potential in 2025. To truly appreciate the 2012 50 Piasters coin, we need to step back for a moment and understand the monetary context of Egypt in the early 2010s. In 2012, Egypt was navigating a period of political transformation following the events of the Arab Spring. Amidst socio-political changes, the Central Bank of Egypt continued its role in stabilizing the nation's economy. The Egyptian pound remained the official currency, and the 50 piasters denomination, equivalent to half a pound, was in regular circulation. Coins from this era often reflected the national identity and values of Egypt. The 50 piasters coin prominently features a portrait of President Gamal Abdel Nasser, a historic and symbolic figure in Egyptian nationalism and modernization. The obverse displays Nasser's bust facing right, while the reverse side contains the denomination in Arabic numerals and script, along with the Gregorian and Hijri dates. Now, what makes the 2012 50 Piasters coin so intriguing and collectible is the lack of a mint mark. Most coins around the world, including Egyptian coins, usually bear mint marks to indicate the facility where they were produced. These marks are crucial for quality control, authentication, and tracking the origin of minting. However, the 2012 edition of the 50 Piasters coin shows no such identifying mint mark. This anomaly has sparked much speculation in numismatic circles. Was it a minting error? A limited batch? Or perhaps a deliberate design choice during a transitional minting period? While Egypt does not typically use a wide range of mint marks like some other countries, the lack of any mark on this particular issue, combined with its year of mintage during a turbulent political time, has increased its intrigue and desirability among collectors. What makes this coin rarer than most is not just the missing mint mark, but the condition in which surviving examples are found. Most were circulated extensively, leading to wear and tear. Finding an uncirculated or mint condition 2012 no mint mark coin has become exceptionally rare. As we enter 2025, demand for the 2012 no mint mark Egypt 50 Piasters coin has seen a sharp uptick. This is largely driven by two main factors: rising interest in Middle Eastern numismatics and the coin scarcity in premium grades. International collectors, especially those focusing on African and Arab coinage, are increasingly seeking out key pieces from modern Egyptian history. Online marketplaces, numismatic forums, and regional coin shows have all reported growing inquiries and rising bids for this coin. Moreover, as global investors continue diversifying into tangible assets like coins and bullion, coins with historical context and rarity, such as this one, are becoming highly attractive. Let's now address the big question on everyone's mind. What is the current market value of the 2012 no mint mark Egypt 50 Piasters coin in 2025? Well, like any collectible, value depends heavily on condition, demand, and rarity. Here's a breakdown of current price ranges. Circulated examples with moderate wear typically fetch between $3 to $7 depending on condition. Lightly circulated or almost uncirculated coins can command $10 to $20, especially if they retain original luster and clean surfaces. Uncirculated or mint state specimens, graded or otherwise, can easily sell for $30 to $60, sometimes higher if certified by a professional grading company such as NGC or PCGS. Exceptionally rare coins, like proof, like or error variants, if authenticated, have fetched over $100 in private sales and auctions. Do note that values can fluctuate based on the platform. Coins sold on eBay or other peer-to-peer platforms may yield different prices than those sold through reputable auction houses or dealers. If you believe you own a 2012 no mint mark 50 Piasters coin and want to know its true worth, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated. Not only does this increase its market value, but it also ensures legitimacy in resale markets. Look for sharp details on the portrait, strong rim definition, and minimal surface marks. These are all factors that grading agencies take into account. Coins graded MS 60 or higher are especially desirable. So, is the 2012 no mint mark Egypt 50 Piasters coin worth your attention? Absolutely. It checks multiple boxes: historical significance, documented rarity, collector demand, and a rising value curve. As more collectors become aware of its uniqueness, the supply in high grade is only going to diminish, pushing prices even higher. If you come across this coin in your collection, do not overlook it. If you're considering buying one, act sooner rather than later, especially if you're aiming for uncirculated examples. That wraps up our deep dive on the 2012 no mint mark Egypt 50 Piasters coin. If you enjoyed this video and want more expert insights on rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Got one of these coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story and maybe even feature your coin in a future video. The 1980 no mint mark Saudi Arabia 10 Halala coin. We will explore its origin, historical context, numismatic significance, rarity, and of course, its current value in the collector's market as of 2025. So make sure to watch until the end, because this tiny coin might just be worth more than you think. Let's begin with a little background. The Saudi Arabian 10 Halala coin is part of the fractional currency system under the Saudi Riyal. 1 Saudi Riyal equals 100 halalas. This coin, minted in 1980 according to the Gregorian calendar, or 1400 according to the Islamic Hijri calendar, is made of copper nickel and is a part of the third generation of Saudi coinage introduced during the reign of King Khalid bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. The 10 Halala denomination itself was intended for everyday use in local markets and shops. It was minted in large quantities to facilitate smaller transactions in a still largely cash-based economy. However, 1980 stands out for a peculiar reason. Most Saudi coins from that period have a small mint mark, either on the obverse or the reverse, indicating their place of production. But in some cases, including certain batches of the 1980 10 Halala coin, this mint mark is entirely absent. This missing mint mark isn't just a production anomaly, it has since captured the interest of collectors globally, especially those who specialize in Middle Eastern numismatics. In the world of coin collecting, any deviation from the standard mintage, especially one that results in fewer surviving specimens, tends to add rarity and therefore potential value. The design of the 1980 10 Halala coin is elegant and distinctly Saudi. On the obverse, you'll typically find the denomination in both Arabic numerals and script, encircled by a simple yet symbolic wreath design. The reverse often features the national emblem of Saudi Arabia, a palm tree above two crossed swords, along with the Islamic year 1400. The coin is struck in copper nickel, has a diameter of approximately 22 mm, and weighs around 4.5 grams. These coins were struck using standard dies, but the absence of the mint mark on some makes this particular year's coinage especially noteworthy. The lack of a mint mark is not a result of wear or damage, it is an original minting variation, possibly due to an error or a deliberate omission during a transitional minting phase. So, how rare is this no mint mark version? According to numismatists and collectors, the no mint mark 1980 10 Halala coin is considered uncommon but not extremely rare in circulated condition. What makes it valuable is finding it in uncirculated or mint state condition. In circulated grades, this coin may not command a high premium, often ranging between the equivalent of $2 to $10. However, in uncirculated condition, particularly in MS-60 grade or above, it can sell for significantly more, depending on the demand and the buyer's interest in mint errors or region-specific collectibles. In recent years, auction results and private sales have shown that well-preserved examples of the 1980 no mint mark 10 Halala coin can fetch between $30 to $150. That may not sound like a fortune, but considering its original face value, it's a substantial return, especially if you find one in your collection. Fast forward to 2025. With growing global interest in rare Middle Eastern coins and a surge in digital numismatic platforms, the demand for Saudi coinage has seen a steady increase. Auction houses and online platforms such as eBay, Numista, and Heritage Auctions have seen a rise in listings and successful sales of Saudi coins from the 1970s and 1980s, particularly those with minting anomalies or limited surviving populations. As of mid-2025, the current market value of the 1980 no mint mark Saudi Arabia 10 Halala coin is as follows. Circulated condition, between $10 and $25 depending on wear, visibility of details, and demand. Uncirculated condition, MS60, MS63. Between $40 and $80. High grade uncirculated, MS64 and above. These rare examples can reach $100 to $200 or more, particularly if certified by a professional grading company like NGC or PCGS. These valuations reflect an increased collector base from the Gulf region, as well as growing international recognition of Saudi Arabian numismatics as a niche yet valuable segment of the global coin market. If you're a collector, finding this coin in mint condition should be a priority. Look for clean, sharp edges, intact inscriptions, and a lustrous surface. Be wary of cleaned or damaged coins, as these can drastically reduce value. If you're looking to sell, consider getting the coin professionally graded. Certification adds credibility and often results in significantly higher bids, especially in online auctions. Also, be sure to research your buyer. Rare coins like this often attract international interest, so listing it on global platforms can open up much broader demand and better pricing. Lastly, keep an eye on market trends. Coins with unique features, like a missing mint mark, tend to rise in value over time as fewer high-quality specimens remain in circulation. So, whether you're an experienced collector or a curious beginner, the 1980 no mint mark Saudi Arabia 10 Halala coin is a small yet fascinating piece of history. Its subtle anomaly, regional significance, and growing market demand make it a coin worth watching, or perhaps even hunting for in your own collection. We are diving deep into the intriguing world of the 2007 Bahraini 5 fils coin without a mint mark, a coin that has recently caught the attention of collectors across the globe. In this episode, we'll uncover the history of the coin, explore why the missing mint mark matters, understand its rarity, and analyze how much it is worth in the collector's market as of 2025. Make sure to watch till the end, because this unassuming bronze coin could be worth far more than you think. The 5 fils coin is one of the lower denomination coins in the Kingdom of Bahrain's monetary system. Traditionally minted in copper or bronze, it holds the same design structure that Bahrain has consistently used since its post-independence coinage began in the early 1970s. The obverse typically features Arabic script displaying the denomination and issuing country, while the reverse shows the Gregorian and Hijri years of minting, along with a palm tree, a national symbol of prosperity. But in 2007, something unusual happened. In that year, the Central Bank of Bahrain issued a batch of 5 fils coins that curiously lacked a mint mark. A mint mark is a small letter or symbol that identifies the mint where the coin was produced. Normally, coins minted outside Bahrain, often in the United Kingdom or India, carry such a mark. However, for reasons still debated among experts, some of the 2007 5 fils coins were struck without any mint identification. This absence turned what should have been a routine coin into an unexpected numismatic mystery. Was it a minting oversight? A limited run? Or an intentional trial strike? The central bank never released an official statement clarifying the anomaly, and that only fueled the curiosity and speculation within the global coin community. Now, why is this coin so rare? It's not that 2007 5 fils coins are uncommon. What makes this particular variant rare is the lack of a mint mark combined with a low survival rate. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions, lost over time, or melted down. Few pristine examples remain in circulation today, especially in uncirculated or high-grade conditions. It is estimated that fewer than 200 examples of the 2007 no mint mark 5 fils coin exist in collectible condition. And in the coin world, rarity equals value. In 2020, the coin was barely noticed, often selling for just a few dollars. But by 2022, collectors began reporting increased interest, with online sales jumping from $5 to as high as $50 for well-preserved pieces. Fast forward to 2025, and the market has matured significantly. Today, in July 2025, verified high-grade specimens of the 2007 no mint mark Bahraini 5 fils coin are fetching between $150 and $300 in auctions and reputable collector forums. Coins graded by agencies such as NGC or PCGS with mint state grades of MS65 or higher have been known to command even more, especially when accompanied by certification documents. Circulated, low grade, $10 to $25 uncirculated, raw, $80 to $150 certified MS63, MS65, $200 to $300 plus rare errors or die varieties, up to $500, and the trajectory is still pointing upward. So, what should you do if you think you have one? First, examine the coin carefully. Check the reverse side and look for the absence of a mint mark. This should be just below the date area. If the coin has no letter or symbol, you may have a valuable collector's piece on your hands. Next, consider having it appraised or sent for grading. Professional evaluation will dramatically increase its credibility and market value. Coin dealers, auction houses, or online appraisal services can guide you through the process. Whether you're looking to sell or collect, here are a few tips. Preserve the coin carefully. Avoid cleaning it, as that reduces its value. Store it in a protective flip or coin capsule. Get a second opinion before selling. Some buyers may underquote its true value. Monitor online auction platforms and collector communities for pricing trends. Stay informed. Rare coins like this can fluctuate with market demand. In conclusion, the 2007 no-mint mark Bahraini 5 fils coin is more than just a small piece of bronze. It's a coin with mystery, historical intrigue, and rising value in the world of numismatics. If you find one in your change or in an old family collection, do not overlook it. It might just be one of the rarest Bahraini coins of the early 21st century. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into the world of rare coins. Drop a comment if you own this coin or want help identifying one. We love hearing from our viewers. Until next time, happy collecting.